everybody, I'm Yendi, and this is Odyssey with Yendi. In this space, we connect with some of your favorite people as they share their journeys. Here we have some unfiltered conversations as we deep dive into their inspirations, motivations, and experiences to inspire our own life journey.
Odyssey with Yendi, brought to you by Grace, Singer, and Islandnet Services.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yes.
Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
From politics to global events, from social issues to breaking news, Lead Story Prime dives deeper, cuts through the noise, and uncovers the stories that shape your world. Join us every Tuesday at 8 p.m. for Lead Story Prime with me, George Davis, for an hour of incisive analysis, expert interviews, and unparalleled coverage of the issues you care about. Lead Story Prime, your front row seat to the most compelling discussions. Lead Story Prime, where the truth comes first. Only on CVM TV.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Yeah, man, you don't know a 2 Locks 876 Rebel. I'm there, I represent for CVM. See it happen.
Somebody, she is a beauty, very special, really and truly. Take good care of me, like it's her duty. Won't you ride by my side, night and day? No letting go, no holding back, because you are my lady.
No letting go, no holding back. Oh, sunrisers, I'm glad you made it. When we're with you, it's all of that. Oh my God. Good morning, Wayne.
Morning.
Good morning, Stephen Lanky Marsden with the Diwali
The
Rhythm.
Diwali Rhythm.
Meaning
Undefeated.
Festival of Light. Listen to me, one of the greatest rhythms we ever make. Back in the day, Dennis, when a rhythm is a rhythm, it's like every song on the rhythm
Every
hit.
song is it. Born as a sufferer,
Yeah.
hustle as a sufferer. And then
Yeah.
you come to shake that thing, Miss
They
Kitty.
go boom, bang, bang. What we say? You can
Meet me at the party. You can bring a shorty.
And
We'll be rolling in the RD.
In the RD. I gotta tell you, good morning to everybody who drives an RD. You know what I'm saying? Party going on. Good morning, everybody. It's time for sunrise. And it's time to rise and shine and get this day started on a beautiful Tuesday as we continue to choose you. And thank you so much for choosing us right here on Sunrise. Uncle Dennis, good morning. How are you?
I'm good.
Lovely. Loving the jacket.
Thank you.
Loving
Thank
the
you.
colors.
Statement pieces,
Yeah.
decided to
I'm still on that whole mocha mousse thing that Jane Michelle busted us
I
on
love it for
in
you.
January.
I love it for you.
So every now and again we do the colors, but then we're defaulting back to the anchor for 2025, which is mocha mousse.
Okay, if you didn't know,
Mocha
now you know.
mousse,
Okay,
yeah.
get with it. Good morning,
like that
statement
blouse
pieces.
here.
Oh, thank you so much, my darling.
Yeah.
And you know it's London, darling, so it flew in thanks to Santa. Love it. Yes, Catrice Boutique. You know how it
I like
is.
it.
Thank you, my love. From my closet.
It's a very classy.
Yeah, from a closet.
Yeah,
Thank you, darling.
I like
I
it.
do the rich wife. Like, oh my God. And Malfi goes, ha ha ha. Well, until I reach Bora Bora, I'm trying to, do Bora Bora.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Hopefully,
yeah.
the stars will be in alignment, and I'll get
Which
there
is
sooner.
right.
I took Carlton's message yesterday to Heart That We Have to Live, and I saw a clip that was saying, and we often say it too, don't wait until retirement to enjoy life, because you don't know what state you'll be in when you retire. A lot of people say, when we retire. But when you retire, we don't know what will happen.
Yeah.
So we have to definitely live now and enjoy ourselves now.
I agree.
Today is actually Humanitarian Day. Yes, in the world. Happy Humanitarian Day. I want to say good morning to all the persons who, give of themselves, right? And we want to take a moment to celebrate those who dedicate their lives to peace and to justice. And, or remembering leaders like Mahatma Gandhi.
I was just about to ask, like, there are certain people, I don't know, I grew up hearing about them. Some, would have been before me being alive, but like growing up, you heard about like Nelson Mandela and Mother Teresa and, Martin Luther King. But like, does this generation have any of those?
I ask myself that all the time.
I'm like, is the work done already?
Yeah.
Is the work finished?
Yeah.
That they did so much that there's no need for anyone? I mean,
Dennis, to the contrary, I don't think the work is done, but I think we are in a different time where there aren't, people, it's more about me, and no.
Yes,
I'm not thinking about the generations to come, right? So it's like, no lucky,
we have a very individualist society.
When I'm lucky, when I phone the time, when I deal with it, my time now, but I just want to skate on the toll and get to son.
But even like, I remember growing up in high school.
We don't have a freedom fighter in our time.
Yeah, but even in high school, like you were going to UE, and I knew I was going to UE. Whenever I have no interest for going to foreign university, fortunately or unfortunately, I just was all about going to UE. And one of the pulls of UE to me was that there were always very strong activist leaders
Pan-Africanists,
at UE.
Yeah.
Whether it was the lecturers that you used to hear about, or it was the student leaders at the time. I remember my comrade Bob. Remember when I got you you go at you and you hear about Bob.
Yeah.
Sorry, Bob Baselwaite.
Yes.
And there were some others who were just well-known presidents of the student union.
Yeah.
And there are some who came after, but you don't really know. Like when you hear,
understand.
you don't really hear about them
Sometimes
anymore.
I wonder if that kind of intrinsic Negroid pride, if it tin out.
Yeah.
Cause it just tin out for like
just
a flake. Like to me, I'm saying maybe for our generation, for them to come out of slavery, we're still down there.
Maybe.
Cause
we're just at a different. We're at a different place.
We're not a flossing era.
Yeah, and we live in a much more individualistic society.
Yeah.
True. Damien Crawford was a good
guild president.
He was a very good guild president. I remember blocking gate with him.
I didn't block the gate, but I supported him. I'm not black, no. Because my mother, if you look on the TV and see I block the gate, you're going to get a call. What me tell you? Go around.
I'll admit, I was one of them.
Yeah, but when you think about these freedom fighters, Dennis, and it's important to have people like these among us because they are the agents of change, and one person can make a difference. And so for those persons who you may not be doing it on a large scale or a national scale, but in your home, at your workplace, in your communities, I want to big them up this morning.
There are some people who are doing great things in their communities.
Absolutely.
So we often don't hear about them.
Yeah.
But there are some people doing some really good things.
Yeah.
It's not for attention. It's not for money. It's not for, fame. it's just because them see something in the community to do and them doing it.
Yeah.
They're the person that you can call on in any time. You know?
So big up those community heroes.
Big up the community heroes and humanitarians.
And I want to big up this hero because I got to tell you, her family is very, very proud of her.
Oh, yeah?
I'm talking about giving the heartiest congratulations to Aika Williams. Yeah.
Okay.
Coming from your dad, attorney at law, Anthony Williams. She aced her CAPE Unit 2 and has been accepted to pursue medicine at the University of the West Indies.
Oh, look at that. And look at the school that she went to. Look at the school that she went to. Look at the school that she went to.
Yeah,
Immaculate Conception
When I saw
High.
it, I'm like, okay, I want to Dennis taught her.
Yeah.
But, congratulations, Aika. We are very, very proud of you. Congratulations also to her wonderful parents, because when children win, parents win, and you can literally see your effort and your dedication coming to fruition. So, Aika, we wish you all the best, and congratulations to you, my love, okay? Also want to send a shout out to the National AI team from the Halls of Learning Institute, who competed recently, Dennis, get this, at the International Olympiad in AI held in Beijing.
Oh, yes, I saw this. I saw this. Yeah.
Yes. It was their first year participating, with Matthew Williams copying the silver medal and Cruz Kane receiving honorable mentions among 300 contestants from over 50 countries. Put that in your pipe and smoke it if the pit of them bright one more time. Listen to me, man.
Proud of them.
I am so proud of that.
I saw that video and I was like, so
listen,
hold on.
When I saw that young man, first of all, I didn't even know what it was about. But I just say Jamaica flag, I'm going to say Jamaica color, I'm going to say black people. And I'm like, okay, among all these Chinese people or Asian people, I like it for us, okay? And so I'm very, very happy and very, very proud of them. And that is why, for example, the drone, the drone soccer World Cup, that's to be held in Seoul, in South Korea, sorry. I want us to support their GoFundMe, because, Dennis, can you imagine how when Matthew reached on the stage, Dennis, sometimes I think we take certain things for granted, you know?
We do.
Dennis, you realize in other Caribbean island,
no other small island developing state. These are global powers in this area, and we are named among them.
And Dennis, remember too, we don't necessarily have the resources, that these other countries, first world countries have, and yet we are ranking right there with them. You know what I mean?
So we must be doing something right.
Absolutely. So big up.
I want to say big up to a 14-year-old girl. And everybody do subject them one time. And sometimes, when you dip your foot in high water, you have some people dip them foot in high water. Nicolia White attempted Principles of Business in grade 9.
Oh, wow.
In grade 9, and she got a 2.
Oh, wow.
And
Congrats.
her mother, her parents are proud. Big up. Good morning, Shanice Malcolm. Nicolia White.
Grade 9? Wow. That's awesome.
I remember, I never taught her, no, I did not.
Okay,
but I remember when Nicolia was born. And I'm like, Nicola, you know that feeling that when you get, she not so old it. And she said, no, she not so old it. But she had dipped her foot in her water.
Yeah.
So she attempted it through a private institution.
And guys, and if your children have, seem like they have that,
Make them try. Yeah, make them
if they have that inclination, let them try. It's like my godson, Rashad Brown, you know what I mean? I'm so proud of you, Rashad. You know what I mean? I remember telling him, I need you to do a language in this dispensation.
Yes.
You need to have French or Spanish, okay? You need to have a language. So he did physics, he did chemistry, principles of accounts, and he got all of them.
Nice.
All of his subjects. And I remember when he was yay high, I remember when Minions came out, I went to Minions with him. You know what I mean? And I'm like, look at Rashad right now. Like, I'm looking up to him like, okay, all right. But they could have talked like a pupa tree member. Hello. But I'm so proud of him. You know who else I'm proud of right now? I am proud of a gentleman by the name of say name I slip now. Because to him coming brand new.
Yeah, from where?
DeAndre.
Richards.
One DeAndre Richards. I don't know if you've ever heard of a young man by that name, right? When he came in this morning, I said, salute!
Yeah.
Officer, how you doing? I gotta
Big
tell
up
ya.
the Andrew.
Listen, you see when young men apply themselves, and young women too, but you see when people apply themselves and acquit themselves well and follow the guidance,
Yeah.
You see, come back again, you know, heroes come in different ways and different
Mentorship is
forms.
important.
You see, mentorship and guidance and direction. Telling from the wise. Don't listen to people who you would not swap your life with. But when you hear wisdom, he who has ears, let them hear. Sometimes you have to take talking from the big brother, from the big sister, put your foot there, so do that there, so your life can have an upward trajectory. DeAndre, I'm immensely proud of you. I am super happy for you. And I just want to say I wish you all the best. May God continue to bless you and may you strive and thrive in every way possible. Be careful of the people who you are around, because when you have people with limiting beliefs, they will also limit you. Go around people with expansive minds, who no bad mind, who no want to belittle you and no want to lick you down, who want to expand you, because guess what? You can walk in your purpose. So watch and be very careful of with whom you're in alignment. Big brother, big boss, big music, I come. I love it. The Andrew girl, the girl, them ventilator, them out. Pay that people.
Angelina, you the cool in my temperature. If you call, I go and deliver. I no go fall in your hand never. So now me you could love forever. I'm a cocky no feeble letter. I'm a Angelina.
But now my heart is still the pain. Oh, Camille, oh, let go. Shabby, show me Meroni. Tired of getting wrong. This won't be another heartbreak.
We a bucket together when everybody out. Fried chicken with a pre-bucket for the crew. Share a bucket together, everybody go live. Spicy original when we online.
Bucket together to the new dance craze. Taste explosion bursting with flames.
When we a bucket together, it put you in a good mood. Every moment you share is finger licking good. Bucket together, come make we bucket together. Hey, bucket together, bucket together. From politics to global events, from social issues to breaking news, Lead Story Prime dives deeper, cuts through the noise, and uncovers the stories that shape your world. Join us every Tuesday at 8 p.m. for Lead Story Prime with me, George Davis, for an hour of incisive analysis, expert interviews, and unparalleled coverage of the issues you care about. Lead Story Prime, your front row seat to the most compelling discussions. Lead Story Prime, where the truth comes first. Only on CVM TV.
Hey everybody, I'm Yendi, and this is Odyssey with Yendi. In this space, we connect with some of your favorite people as they share their journeys. Here we have some unfiltered conversations as we deep dive into their inspirations, motivations, and experiences to inspire our own life journey.
Odyssey with Yendi, brought to you by Grace, Singer, and Islandnet Services.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
Morning, folks. It is 19 minutes after 6 o'clock on this Tuesday morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Wherever you are. Welcome to Sunrise. You're right in time for the headlines with your girl, the duly nominated candidate for the constituency of North Central News. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, my people. Good morning. Good morning.
Where's your nomination slip, my dear? Yes. Tell me about your manifesto. What's in your manifesto?
What are you going to do for the constituency of News?
North Central News.
For the people, let me tell you now, we're talking about, livable wages. We're talking about, transportation improvement to get you to, work on time.
Yes. Technology, resources.
We're going to introduce meals in the place,
Yes.
A meal to vote for. That's all.
You get my vote already. Fried up in a stew chicken. We're ready to go.
Mention the food. We know you're
Hi, mothers. How are you? Good morning. Lovely ackee and saltfish, peanut porridge, hallelujah, salt mackerel, dumplings, soft bananas, and yam. That's what mothers do all the time. I gotta tell you, you try the pork patty yet? The mutton patty? Oh, you not try that?
No.
You try the patty? Oh, not yet. May I go down there still?
Yeah, but on Friday I had two very nice fish patties.
Oh, yeah?
From Mother.
From Mother's?
Yeah, man. But the line did long because people didn't buy the cook.
So good.
People were buying the curry goat.
Oh, wow. I need to go get
Big up Mother's Ligani. Yeah,
they're nice, see?
Mother's Ligani. And
Very
the security guard at Mother's Ligani.
Very nice.
A blessed, wonderful day to you. Good morning, good morning. All right, thank you. Have a wonderful day. Welcome to Mother's. The security guard at Mother's in Ligani. He's been there for years too.
Very nice.
He is the friendliest security guard.
Very polite.
In the country.
Professional.
Yeah. Like if they have like the Oscars or not Oscars, the Emmys for security, he is best leading security guard in a motion picture.
Yeah. Love it. Good morning, sir.
Big up. Morning to you.
God bless you. I like the God. You know what I mean?
Yeah, God bless you. Yeah, man.
Food for good on good.
Yeah, man.
All right, I know. God bless the headlines.
Absolutely.
Jump right into it, shall we?
MP.
All right, so first up, 189 candidates duly nominated for September 3 general election. Results from Monday's electoral nomination shows total of 189 candidates to contest Jamaica's general election scheduled for Wednesday, September 3, 2025. Both major political parties, the Jamaica Labour Party, the JLP, and the People's National Party, the PNP, will field candidates in all 63 constituencies. The Jamaica Progressive Party, the JPP, has nominated candidates in 47 constituencies, while the United Independence Congress, the UIC, will contest 7 seats. An additional 9 independents have entered the race in constituencies across St. Thomas, St. James, Hanover, Westmoreland, St. Catherine, and St. Andrew. Of the 189 candidates overall, 136 are men and 53 are women.
Quite impressive. We like that.
We've seen a steady increase in the number of women.
Yes, women in politics. And I really like that because, gone are the days when politics or the political sphere was deemed to be for men only, you know what I mean, or dominated by men. And we've seen a lot of women taking the lead in that regard. And so I'm very happy. But I was generally happy with what I saw yesterday, Dennis.
It's a festival atmosphere in many
it was very festive,
cordial,
and respectful, and that is what I want to see, right? But again, I mean, Anne-Marie Vaz there on your screen, riling up her team. It was like a river come down in central Manchester with the People's National Party like coming out. I gotta tell you, yeah, man, down Portland, they're nice yesterday.
Westmoreland looked like he had a vibe. Region 6 had a vibe.
Yeah. All over. Even in the Prime Minister's
West Central.
It was quite lively. And I'm telling you, the people them come out. The Laborites came out. The Comrades came out.
I saw a video.
St. Thomas, Sunday solid. I gotta tell you. Hello?
I saw a video. Where is he?
Sunday Clark? If I wheelchair them off car.
Really?
Yeah, you must have Sunday blood orange. Sunday casting on the hills. I never see somebody, like, it's crazy. Do you remember a time when, well, I don't know if it still exists, but there were people who had like pictures of Michael Manley in their house and Edward Seaga in their house?
Yes.
Like you go to your granny house and it right on the cabinet top.
Yes. True.
Like him as a
I don't
family
think you have
member,
that. I don't think you have that time anymore.
It's like Michael was a part of the family.
Yes, yes.
Or Siaga was a part of the family. Him have a space for
You
himself.
know, like when you're going on government office and you see the prime minister picture and in the people.
Touch it if you're bad.
Yeah.
If you ever drop a picture and broke it, hey, just go home. Just go home. Yeah.
Thank you for that memory.
Yeah.
It's so
Thank
true.
you for that memory.
Think about it, your granny house, right on the cabinet. As you walk in, you see Michael Manley, my leader, Banya.
Fundamentally.
Right?
Hey, when Joshua said fundamentally,
Joshua,
fundamentally.
Hey, I gotta tell you, yeah. Yes.
No,
You sing a voice, no? You have to sing a voice?
I forgot so.
You know, so we can't do that. Hey.
When my party was in power.
And the epic goes to Dennis, I gotta tell you. But yeah, I really like the vibe yesterday.
The pearl of the Caribbean has become a jungle bead.
You know, I'm at the funeral to Dennis. I sell nothing, something by rat pies in the town. I know camper ball, and that me I tell you.
When Michael put up his foot in the parliament, fundamentally.
I gotta tell you, yeah. But you know, those were the times. You know, it was a time, and those leaders, I don't know, they really. But even now, in some houses, there is a Mark Golding, you know, photograph in their house, or there
No, you
is
know what you will see? You know what you'll
Porsche.
see? A calendar.
A calendar, yes, a calendar.
You'll see
not
a
picture,
calendar,
yeah,
not
calendar,
a picture.
yes, true.
You'll see an almanac.
Yeah, almanac. Almanac. We don't
Almanac.
Say, we don't say manac. We say almanac.
Almanac.
Even
You
though
need
it's
a,
manac.
and the truth is that I usually would have say people still want this. Yes.
Yes, they want
Look
it.
here, and people
They
have
want
their
it.
budget for the almanac because people want it.
And people want the shirt them. They want the shirt them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, you know, but I like the vibe that I saw yesterday. I saw a number of, Jermaine was telling me this morning that he actually saw a photograph, or a video rather, of a bus that was carrying both PNP and JLP as supporters. And I really like that.
I love that.
And that's how it should be.
That's how it
I
should
saw
be.
two gentlemen as well, one from either party, was shaking hand and I say, yeah, man, I love you now. But, you know, time come.
Yeah.
And I was say, choose Jamaica. You know, that kind of vibe. I really liked it yesterday.
Yeah.
I saw some unfortunate incident. I saw a lady fall out of a bus.
Yeah.
I said, Miss, hello. Not because, but still for all. You got to be safe, you know?
I was driving on a particular road and I saw people from a particular party, a woman on either side of a vehicle hanging out. Of course, I pulled it over and I said, get in the vehicle.
Yes.
I said,
So you have to save them from themselves.
You have to save people from themselves.
A lady, I think in the last election campaign or in that time, I ended up losing a foot.
Yes.
Because of an accident, you know?
Yeah.
And so accidents are real. So I just want people to be responsible. I know you're excited. I know it's a vibe. But in all things, you have to be responsible.
Yeah.
Because you don't want at the end of it, you are one limb less.
Exactly.
Can you
For
imagine?
what?
Hello?
For what?
You can imagine you're voting and pop off? Yes, sir. You can, yes, sir.
Well, speaking of things popping off, next up in the headlines, Jamaica Debates Commission, the JDC, and Press Association of Jamaica, the PAJ, responds to debate tension. In a letter to representatives of both major political parties, JDC Chairman Brian Schmidt said the commission was extremely disappointed after details from a closed-door meeting were published, including references to objections raised about specific journalists proposed to sit on the debate panels. Schmidt warned that such disclosures could harm the reputations of media professionals and emphasized that both parties had agreed to keep negotiations in confidence. Meanwhile, the Press Association of Jamaica has condemned what it described as political interference and the politicization of journalists in the selection process. Now, in a statement, the PAJ said the disclosures by both parties were alarming and risk undermining the independence and integrity of the press. Despite the controversy, the JDC has confirmed that the first of 3 national debates will go ahead as planned. The opening debate, focusing on social issues, will be held on Saturday, August 23. A second debate on the economy is scheduled for Tuesday, August 26, followed by a leadership debate on Thursday, August 28, between Prime Minister Andrew Holness and opposition leader Mark Golding. Now, each debate will run for 90 minutes.
Yeah. I won't say much on it. What I will say is that the structure of the debates, the format of the debates are such that I don't know that anyone needs to be terribly concerned with who are the journalists who are going to be asking the questions or moderating the questions. The moderator, I found in watching the debates each election cycle, the moderator don't have no great, awesome power in it. So it's not like you have to, why are you protesting this moderator? Or the journalists themselves, you have a question, you can ask a question, there's a potential for a follow-up. You might have 2 follow-ups for the entire thing. So if me decide to ask you, it's not like in this where I'm going to ask you a question. If you go around my question, I'm going to say, but to my question, so and so and so. And no, but you still haven't answered, TK, my question. You won't get,
you don't get that opportunity.
It's not antagonistic at all. And even in sometimes in watching the debates in the US, you wonder, what did this debate do much for advancing the political conversation further? Sometimes you have to wonder, because it's not, one might say it needs to be set up to be a little bit more challenging to each person. So I don't think there's anything to be really concerned about. I hope it just goes on and that, you know, the objections and the counter objections don't continue or come.
Yeah. I hope so too, because at the end of the day, freedom of the press, they owe it to the people. And my thing is, if you are confident in what you're putting forward, it doesn't matter or shouldn't matter who is coming, because I've never seen a debate moderator or any journalist for that matter being rude or offensive or, berating any of the panelists, you know what I mean? Or the debaters rather. So it's very unfortunate. And of course, the rumor mills and everything is out there going. And at the same time, you do not want to put any particular journalist in a particular light that is quite unfounded, unless the journalist has come out to say, I am this or I am that. I think it is rather, unfortunate that you're going to say, point out that one or that one, because sometimes who you think is one thing is not, you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, people are doing their work in the same way you're doing your work. I'm not here to suck up to you or kowtow to you, and I am here to do and execute my job. And if you believe in your manifesto, you believe in your ethos, you believe in what it is that you're putting forward, if you wake me up at 2 o'clock in the morning, you should be able to rattle off and answer confidently. So I don't matter where the questions are coming from. I know what I'm about. I know what I'm bringing to the table.
And but the preparation for the debate, it doesn't matter who.
It doesn't matter who. And my thing is, if you're going to start naming journalists and trying to exclude or ostracize journalists, it's that journalist today, but who will it be tomorrow? Who will it be next week? So we're going down a very slippery slope that we ought not to even approach it. The fact of the matter is, you are coming, you're working for the people, you're working for us. And as journalists, it is our duty to disseminate information, to bring to the people, and ask those provocative questions, ask those pointed questions, because you are being entrusted with a country, with the lives of people, millions of people. So why should I ask you easy questions? No, I'm not here to make your life easier. I make you comfortable. At the end of the day, you come at work. So I'm going to ask you the questions. When you go to an interview, nobody is asking you, oh my God, tiptoeing and eggshelling around you. No. When you become a public figure, or you're a politician, or you're a public servant, you open up yourself for scrutiny. So come and do the debate and highlight. So I thought it was very unfortunate, and I just hope it goes on without any further rancor.
Yeah. Well, that's what I have for you this morning, and I'll see you again at 7 a.m. for the news.
Thank you so very much. Duly nominated.
The duly nominated candidate for North Central
Breakfast
News.
For everyone.
You know what, shall make sure? Breakfast for everyone, and make sure it's earthquake coverage, I lock. Reinforcements.
Listen, in my time, no earthquakes.
No earthquakes.
No earthquakes.
All right, God. You can't answer for send a letter number, please. No earthquake. Oh my days.
All right, that's all the time we have for the headlines. Coming up next, we're going to be booking our flight. Destination Tuesday, we're going to talk safe travel.
Catching flight, not feelings.
All right. We'll be right back.
deserves a home filled with love. When hope meets heart, a new journey begins.
Welcome home, David.
Welcome, David. Make it your own.
Family is built on moments shared.
Go, David, yes!
Every smile and every shared moment connects us with a brighter future. Here, you're not just welcomed, you're family. Foster hope, foster love, foster a child today. Contact the CPFSA for more information.
Get your golden ticket and win with Sangsters Back to School. Spend $5,000 or more at any of our stores. Get a golden ticket, scratch it off, and win. The grand prize is a shopping spree valued at $150,000 at PriceSmart or a JPS gift voucher valued at $150,000. Plus, 12 branch winners will get $10,000 digital gift card. See the press or visit our website for details. Conditions apply. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Act.
What can 16 extra grams of protein do for you? True Shake Protein Plus. With 16 extra grams of protein, fuel the hustle with True Shake Protein Plus. Find out what 16 more grams of protein can do for you.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVM TV.
Oh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader. She is always right there when I need her. Oh, me, see it happen on CVM TV. I'm out.
Holiday. 50%. Right now we're having a sale. $50 off for family of 4. I gotta tell you, I know you've heard that song by now, and every time I hear it, it brings a smile to my face. A resplendent morning to all of my Sunrisers. Thank you so much for choosing CVM, and thank you for choosing the Sunrise family. If you're watching on YouTube, good morning to you. Please do remember to hit the like and the subscribe button, as well as the notification bell, so you can know exactly when we are on. So, it's Tuesday, and that means that we're packing our bags and jetting off. One of my favorite things to do in life. I don't know, but like when you just say you got to take a plane, yeah. When you got front, there's just a joy that resides in the spirit. And when you pack your suitcase and you know you're leaving out. Good morning to everybody at the Norman Manley International Airport, Club Kingston. Massive good morning to you, Yvette. Good morning to you, Auntie Charmaine. Good morning to everybody. And of course, everybody at the Montego Bay Club Mobay as well. Good morning to you at the Donald Sangster International Airport. Now we're talking this morning safe travel, because it's one thing to want to go to somewhere, but then we have to also know the rules, because there are rules of travel, rules of engagement. And so Destination Tuesday this morning takes us to where we're talking about, you know, the new laws of particular places, political unrest that may be going on, flight cancellations, you know, what are some of the do's and don'ts when you go to certain places. Safety is of paramount importance when we are traveling. And here to guide us through it all this morning is the blonde bombshell. She's the owner of Happy Start Travel, Samoya Mattis. You may have seen her on TikTok like I have. Good morning, my love.
Good morning.
Welcome. How are you?
Thank you. I'm doing good. Thank you for having me.
Lovely. Now, I like this angle that we're taking Destination Tuesdays from this morning, Samoya, because normally we just know, so pack a suitcase, make sure your visa not expire, you have your travel documents, but we're talking about
everything else?
Some other things. So talk to us about, you know, some of the travel laws and some of the things that we need to be aware of when we're booking our flights.
So before you even book flights, before you decide on a destination, it is important for us to do our research, check travel advisories, see the customs of the countries we're going to, just to ensure that this is a place for us. This is a place you want to go to. Because you might pick a destination because you see the videos online or because you just see it and you say, oh, I want to go here, but then you realize, I know my places.
True.
I know my places. So you check like on airline websites because that's usually the first point you check. Well, that's what I advise people to check first. Because when you check on the airline website, if the airline is not sending flights to that place, that city, that country, where you go? Or you're going to get home? Because you can plan everything perfectly, but once you get there, if there's no flights to exit, you also check the visit website for that country, like the Visit Jamaica website, you visit Panama, visit anywhere else you plan to go. And they'll tell you about their local customs. They'll tell you about their holidays that are upcoming. They'll tell you anything that is important that you need to know about that country that will help you to prepare more before visiting there.
Right. So based on your expertise and your exposure, where are some of the spots that we need to be concerned about right now? That if you're planning to go there, maybe you want to reconsider that, or maybe you want to make sure you are in alignment with their customs and rules.
Okay, so let's first start with countries that you might want to reconsider. So we have places like in the Middle East that are currently in active conflict, like Afghanistan, Yemen, those countries like those. We have Ukraine and Russia who are still fighting. And we have countries that are closer to Jamaica.
Israel and the Gaza Strip, Palestine right now.
Exactly. We have countries that are closer to home like Venezuela, Haiti, that people, if they're deciding to visit those countries, they might want to reconsider those plans for a future. And then we have countries with customs. We have countries like in the Middle East, like Qatar, UAE, that are not very open to the way we dress in the Western world. So if you are somebody that wants to have on a bikini all the time and you just want outside and have everything out, you might want to reconsider those countries. That might not be the place for you. Or you want to ensure that you plan accordingly so that while you're there, you don't offend them.
Very well. Recently I saw or heard, I think, about some Jamaicans who got in some trouble. They were buying alcohol when they weren't supposed to. Again, there are certain things that are okay in Jamaica
that are
not okay over there. You know what I mean? But in that situation now, I don't know. When you go over there, you get in a problem, like, what you do?
Well, the first thing you want to do is, well, it depends on what you get in trouble for. So let me just put that in there. Because
sometimes come in and I can't help you. I can't help you. Miss Kitty can't help you. Dennis can't help you. I can put out your story, but I don't got those links.
We just gotta wait and see what happens. But what you do when you're in a difficult situation in a foreign country, the first thing you want to do, you mentioned it, reach out to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. They usually have numbers on their website. Before you travel, you can look up who is the consulate that represents the area I'm going to, where is the closest embassy to where I'm going to, what is the contact information. And to be honest, the Jamaican consulates around the world, they're very responsive and very helpful. So we've been in situations in different countries where we needed to reach out to a consulate for assistance, and they've been very helpful. 2-3 a.m. in the morning, you can WhatsApp them, you can call them, and they'll be assisting us through the process to ensure that our travelers are okay.
One of the things that I look out for too, as I was thinking about, your interview somewhere, is the fact that we also have to be aware of places of natural disasters, right? Because you don't want to leave your yard, and go over there, and then monsoon, tsunami, earthquakes, you know what I mean? How do we, do the sites provide that kind of information as well?
Yes, it does. Just like Jamaica that has the hurricane season from June to November. A lot of countries around the world tell you when their seasons are. So for example, in the Middle East, it gets like extremely hot in the summer, like people die from heat stroke. A lot of travelers die from heat stroke in like Saudi Arabia in the summer. So you will see advisors that tell you, don't come, it's too hot. And then you will have the Southeast Asian countries who they will experience like I always tell people it's like hurricane and drugs. It's like monsoon season.
Somebody's a hurricane and drugs.
It's like flooding and winds like you've never seen before. Like you book this fancy lagoon over the water and all of the waves just take everything away.
Wow.
So that happens during the summer months. So those are not good months to go to Asia.
Okay.
So we always tell people that if you're planning to go to Southeast Asia in the middle of summer, like you might want to reconsider towards the end of the year when the
calm.
weather, yeah.
Where are some of the places that you've been that have been most receptive? Because one of the things too that we also have to consider, as hard as it is, as dark as it is racism. Because you go to some countries and you are definitely not welcomed as a person of the Negroid race, and they're letting you know this, and it may be to your detriment, right? Have you, in your travels, have you ever faced anything like that?
So I've never blatantly been in a situation where somebody like would directly say to me, say, oh, them not provide me a service or them not assist me or I don't feel welcome. But then again, I strategically pick the countries I travel to. So if I hear a lot of people saying, or I see a lot of reviews online saying that these countries are not
Black friendly.
I don't want to find out myself. I'm not going.
Me neither.
But countries that are very welcoming, well, a whole continent that loves us is the continent of Africa.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
So...
Even if you have Jamaican passport too, you get to skip the line.
Listen.
True?
When I go to...
They say Jamaican people come to the front, Bob Marley, that's I heard.
It's the truth.
It's like you have the other passport.
It's the truth.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
When I go to Zimbabwe, as soon as you get into the airport, they check you. They have these people that check your passports and then tell you which line to go. The guy just points to the resident line. That's your line right there.
Aww.
And I just walk in 5-6 minutes. I'm outside of the airport.
Can you imagine Miss Kitty in Zimbabwe? We got a hello down in a Zimbabwe, African in a Zimbabwe. Hey, I'm getting my Ritamali. Whoa,
Africans unite.
Hey, Africa unite. Mad. Big up Zimbabwe. I love you guys. Well, which cities or countries somewhere would you recommend right now that, are friendly to us and, meet the safety requirements and all the stuff that we discussed?
All right. So right now, if you're looking to travel, staying within the region, Panama City is perfect.
I go Panama, but I not go since it get buzzy. I hear about it a buzz.
You have to go back.
So Panama City.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
So Panama City is great.
What's there to do in Panama City?
If you're visiting Panama City, it's like for a short weekend trip. You're looking at indigenous village tour. You can go into the Panama Canal. You can get on the river to see the river that supplies the water to the Panama Canal and see all the indigenous people that live along the river, learn about their customs. You can do city tours of Panama, learn about how the colonial age has influenced what the country looks like today and the things they've left behind. You can do coastal tours where you learn about the Panamanian culture for the black people that live in Panama. Because people don't know that there's a whole village of black people that live in Panama.
Where else can we go? So Panama, where
there's Panama, there's Peru. Peru is one of our favorites. Every year we have a hosted group experience to Peru, so people really love that. So around Peru, you can visit the city of Lima, Ica, Huacachina, and so many others. Outside of Peru, there's Brazil. Outside of South America, we're looking at Cape Town, Johannesburg. In South Africa, we're looking at Harar, Zimbabwe, or Victoria Falls, Nairobi, Kenya. In Asia, we're looking at Hanoi, Vietnam. In Australia, and of course in Europe, people would probably look at like Spain, France, Italy.
I love it. Lake Como is on my list.
Oh yes, absolutely.
I want to go to Lake Como. But let me just ask you, final Samoya. I know we want to plan our travels, but some of us don't really have the know-how and to get the good flights and good seats and the good countries. How can we contact you to travel with you, travel with your group, or just to ask you to help us to curate a trip for us and plan a trip?
Okay, so if you want to travel with Happy Start, it's pretty easy. We are on social media. You can visit our website, www.happystart.com. We have a hosted group trip every month. We host a group trip to 6 of the 7 continents. So there are different budget ranges, different experience, and different lengths of time. So if you want to join us, it's pretty easy. You can follow us on Instagram at Happy Start Travel, on TikTok at Happy Start Travel, our website, www.happystart.com. And you can contact us via 876-220-9612. We have many experiences next year, so if you want,
get Happy started now.
Yeah.
And you know what? Like, I would want her to book me because you see how she just knows her business and she knows every number, she knows her website, she knows everything. She knows the bulk. I gotta tell you, Samoya, I love it for you. Thank you for sharing and also giving us food for thought, because trust me, many times we have book plays, I would hear about it or you see it online and you think it's for you, but you just really put some things about which we should consider. So I thank you so very much for your insight.
You're welcome.
And I wish you all the best with your business and may you continue to grow in every way possible. Lovely. Our wonderful guest this morning, Samoya Mattis, owner of Happy Start Travel. You can travel with her, keep safe, and of course get your safety tips, know what you're doing, and get everything in order before booking that ticket and before you board the flight. Next up, we're talking with tech, with a Kingston innovator who wants to help us dodge the potholes before your suspension takes early retirement. Please do stay with us. You're watching Sunrise on CVM.
The following is a paid announcement by the Jamaica Labour Party.
Jamaica. For far too long, bad roads have burdened our communities. PMP once promised pothole-free Jamaica by 2003. That didn't work out for you. This Jamaica Labour Party government is different. We're not just talking, we're working, building your roads, delivering results. Under the Spark program, we're investing $45 billion of your money to build over 600 new roads in your communities. New sidewalks, drains, water pipes, and so much more. By November, we will complete the first 100 across all 14 parishes. This is for you, your communities, your roads, your future. We will get it done. Choose performance. Choose Jamaica. Choose the Jamaica Labour Party.
The proceeding was a paid announcement by the Jamaica Labour Party.
Every back-to-school season, you've got math problems. Finding the answers could have you scratching your head for solutions. With a Sagicor Bank unsecured loan, you can borrow up to $5 million. No security needed. Fast approval, up to 5 years to repay, and flexible loan options. Problem solved. Dad, crown. Be crowned the back-to-school champion parent with a Sagicor Bank unsecured loan. Call 888-SAGICOR 724-4267 or visit sagicor.com for more details.
We're here to tell you about the never-before-seen competition airing on Lewis Industrial's YouTube channel.
That's right, that's LIG's Master Mechanic Competition, where 6 teams will compete for a cash prize of 500,000 Jamaican dollars and the title of LIG's Master Mechanic. Subscribe to Lewis Industrial on YouTube and catch each episode every Saturday at 8 p.m.
The first episode drops in August.
So don't try to miss it, you hear?
The following is paid for by the People's National Party.
If you work long hours to keep Jamaica running, you deserve to take home every cent you earn. For too long, our police officers, firefighters, security guards, and hospitality workers have been taxed on their overtime and gratuities. That ends with the next PMP government. We will remove taxes from overtime pay and service charges. Because if you give more, you should keep more. You put in the extra work. You go beyond the call of duty. Your sacrifice should be rewarded, not taxed. It is time for fairness. It is time for respect. Jamaica, time come for a better life.
The proceeding was paid for by the People's National Party.
Porsche front end, so I'm now at the Porsche Service Center getting it repaired, and that's the main reason why I created the pothole positioning system. The pothole positioning system is an app that allows you to submit potholes, and it also warns you about potholes while you're driving. What's even cooler is you can utilize a very interactive map that allows you to see all issues that are taking place in the city. It has badges that you get as you make contributions, and it's now live on the Google Play Store. It will be live on the App Store soon. The Apple team says that I need the government approval before they can showcase it to users, so I'm working on that. Hoping this is the last time I'll have to visit this center to repair my front end. In the meantime, I'm utilizing some Porsche water to quench my thirst, and there are Porsche napkins to wipe my tears before I get the bill. All in all, really thankful for the vehicle. The vehicle is up and ready. Thanks ATL for the great service. Peeps, download the pothole positioning system and let's make the roadways safer.
All right, folks, welcome back. Now, if you've ever driven down Half a Tree Road after a good shower, or Mullines Road, like when you head towards Boulevard 2%.
Or Wellington Road right now. I got a video that I'm going to share with you guys after this. You know, it is dreadful what's happening up there. You know, the craters, because those are not even potholes. They're like craters. It's ridiculous. Dennis, you ever drop in one pothole and the way your vehicle jerk, your belly just hurt. You feel it in your pocket, you know.
Remember, some used to drive vehicle we used to drive like Subaru with 18-inch rims, and every minute me there rim shop.
Let me tell you.
No, those days are done. The low-profile tires. Remember those days of low-profile? Done.
Yeah.
Not interested.
Yeah.
But guess what? Potholes don't play. But what if your phone could spot them before your rims feel it and you end up a rim shop and spend off your money? That's exactly what the Pothole Positioning System, or PPS Jamaica, is about. It's a community-driven app helping us report everything from potholes to broken streetlights in real time. And the genius, or the genii behind it, we have the CEO of App Genius LLC, Joel Dean. He's a Kingston-based tech leader and AI expert with 16 years experience building platforms for global companies like WordPress and Tumblr. And now he's helping to solve everyday problems right here at home. Joel, good morning.
Good morning, Joel. How are you?
Morning, everyone.
Love it.
Yeah.
The good thing for the Porsche water, the Porsche napkin.
Yeah. Quench your thirst, yeah, you.
You see when you feel going at them.
I never expected the video to go viral.
No, man.
Yes. When you have a high-end vehicle, you have to go deal with it. May I tell you, hey. I say, Father God, you know, some need a ladder. You have to take several breaths. But talk to me, Joel, about the pothole, because this potholes appear every day. As a matter of fact, sometimes you leave a nice, nicely paved road, and tomorrow you come and you see a pothole in there. So talk to me about how easily accessible is this app to recording these potholes?
So one of the core features of the app, if users use it, is auto detection. So once you mount your phone in your phone holder and you're in driver mode, I created an algorithm that leverages the accelerometer. So that change in velocity when you fall into a pothole, it would automatically log it. Or you can use voice commands as well to do the logging. So once you're in driver mode, you can leverage those capabilities to actually log them. In the near future, I even have a AI-based solution that would be able to spot them in dash cam footage as well. So an AI that would watch a dash cam footage and basically detect the potholes and utilize the GPS of the dash cam for logging.
So is it available on Android and iOS at this point?
So it's available on Android. It's not on iOS as yet because it's pending approval. I need to get like a letter from a government representative to show to Apple, because Apple was like, oh, this is tracking state resources in Kingston. We need to know that the government is on board. So I'm working on that now.
What has been the public
Well, you can leverage.
so far?
Yeah, you can leverage the Ministry of Transport and that kind of a thing. Yeah.
Yes.
What has the feedback been like, Joel? What's the public response been like?
So the feedback has been good, and then there are people who really like the innovation, just to see, you know, Jamaicans building solutions for Jamaicans.
Yeah.
This idea isn't new. I built it over 13 years ago. I won a competition, but I wasn't really able to bring it to life in the way I wanted to. So I leveraged AI in around 2 to 3 weeks to build it out, because AI is really good at building out solutions once you know the kind of prompt to give to it. A lot of people compare it to Waze, and you know, they're saying, hey, we already have Waze, we're logging potholes in Waze, etc. And my rebuttal was just, yes, we do have ways, but we don't have our own local solution for logging issues. It's not just potholes, but a lot of challenges are taking place in our community, and we don't have any digital platforms that give a voice to collecting this information from citizens and residents and having a centralized way that we could process this information in a timely manner for government officials and even just for ourselves.
And because you have ways already, that means you can't have.
Exactly.
How much bread you have?
Google Maps.
You got a lot of breads in the supermarket. It's bread.
I use Google Maps. I use Apple Maps. I use Waze. So why not add this?
Exactly.
And then some things.
And it's our own. A Jamaican. May I use Joel own?
Absolutely. Absolutely. But Joel, I mean, you've worked with some of the big companies globally. How did your experience of what they want, of how they want it, just, working with that, you have a global mindset. What that bring to bear on the product that you designed for us here?
I feel like what it did was, so the Tumblr Android app has over 100 million downloads. So when I used to work on that app, I had to pay attention to technical details, because if I made an error, it would end up in the news because of how widely used the app is. So what it really allowed me to do is bring like really high quality engineering skills to the product here in Jamaica, to just showcase that we have the talent here to leverage AI, to leverage all of these complex technical systems that are utilized in the US and other countries. Just look at us as a smaller nation. We're always importing technology, but we can actually create it here on the ground. So I feel like that was the biggest excitement why I actually created the technology, to just showcase that we can utilize our own skills and solve our problems. And pairing it with TikTok is really powerful, because TikTok is the main platform where when you post a piece of video, it literally goes to around 200 to 300 people to test its virality. So you can engineer virality and promote things in the world. So those are some concepts I also learned from just monitoring social media feeds globally to understand.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, Joel. I love it. I love it. I'll download it today.
I'm going to download it. I'm going to download it. You know what comes to mind? The fact that some of the times we have to create something.
Absolutely.
The fact that he created it 13 years ago, but technology never ready for him. So like 13 years ago, he never knew that the AI would be, or maybe he did, but would be as accessible as it is now. There are things that you have in your head where it just come together because we don't have the technology now. Create it, put it down. Create it and put it down.
And also then it's because Joel has done it. Another young man or young lady watching Joel as a Jamaican who wants to be a creator can also be inspired. In Beijing, they can come and do it. So Joel, I'm going to call you. I love it for you. And even if there is ways, maze, and shades, it's all about your thing. PPS. That's what it's about, okay? PPS. That part. I'm very proud of you, but thank you so much.
I appreciate
and continue
so
innovating.
Much,
yeah, man, respect.
Man, most definitely.
Big up to the Porsche, you know what I mean? That's what it is. I love it for you. Thanks, Joel.
We need an app to fix the pothole, them know.
Need an app to fix that, oh God.
We need an app to come so beep.
Yeah.
I just
fix.
Yeah.
That would be very, that is to that rich. But I can't go, buddy. I gotta tell you. Yeah.
Look here.
Fix, I gotta tell you. Great,
all right.
Fab. Well, that was Joel Dean, CEO of App Genius LLC. We head on over to a break, and then right after that, TK has the morning news.
We were going on a vacation. But it's more like 3 vacations in one.
Franklin D Resort and Spa welcomes you to a gem in Runaway Bay, where you'll experience a truly authentic Jamaican escape. And yes, everything's included, from spacious 1 to 4 bedroom suites to your very own vacation nanny, from check-in to check-out. Jamaican owned with service that smiles. Call us now for rates. Franklin D Resort and Spa, Easy to get to, easier to love.
Get tiles and get creative with your floors, walls, and all the spaces in between. Our knowledgeable sales consultants are happy to help create your beautiful finish with the latest designs in first quality porcelain, wood look, vinyl, mosaics, natural stones, and countertops. At Creative, you will get every tile you need for your residential or commercial projects. Creative Building Finishes, your one-stop shop for everything tiles. Visit our showroom at 5 Red Hills Road or call 876-929-5553. Get tiles, get creative.
Get them ready for back to school with Quartz. Buy select HP and Lenovo laptops and get a free backpack, mouse, and mousepad. Shop printers starting at $12,999, up to 25% off tablets. Or get a 15-inch Lenovo laptop for only $59,999. Plus enjoy 20% off or a $10,000 book voucher with select credit purchases. Back to school at Quartz, bringing value home. Offers end August 24. Conditions apply.
Welcome to Morning News. I'm TK Dawkins. 189 candidates were nominated across the 63 constituencies on Monday to contest the September 3 general election. But there's condemnation from the Press Association of Jamaica over what it calls unprecedented disclosure by both political parties of their objections to specific journalists serving as questioners or moderators for the upcoming national debates. On Sunday, the Jamaica Debates Commission wrote to both political parties expressing disappointment that the names of journalists were published, breaching the confidentiality agreement. President of the Press Association, Dashan Hendricks, told CVM News the disclosures undermine the negotiation process and raise troubling questions.
For the first time ever in Jamaica's history, we're having a debate, and the names of journalists who have been thought about to participate in that debate have been released publicly, even before some of those journalists were contacted by the Jamaica Debates Commission. And that brings us some amount of concern at the PAJ.
The PAJ says historically such matters have been handled discreetly and internally by the Jamaica Debates Commission to safeguard the integrity, independence and impartiality essential to the democratic process. The association says this alarming development threatens to erode the independence and integrity of the press by politicizing the role of journalists.
Foremost, the JDC must hold up their authority to ensure some amount of transparency and fairness in the selection of the journalists who are going to be in that pool and not be influenced by political parties. Yes, they may have a say, but they don't get to select who gets on that panel to question the debaters in the national debates.
Mr. Hendricks says the political parties must reassert their commitment to respecting and upholding the freedom of the press. The first of the 3 national debates will take place this Saturday, August 23, about social issues. The second debate will be about the economy on Tuesday, August 26, and the series will end with the leadership debate between Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness and Opposition Leader Mark Golding on Thursday, August 28. All debates will be staged at the Creative Productions and Training Center in Kingston and will be live right here on CVM TV. Now in sports, reggae boy Leon Bailey is on the verge of joining Italian giants Roma. CVM Sports sources indicated that the 28-year-old winger will fly to Rome to undergo a medical today. Reports suggest Roma will pay a €3 million or 561 million Jamaican dollar loan fee and cover Bailey's full wages, with an option to make the move permanent for around 22 million euros or 4.1 billion Jamaican dollars. He'll become Roma's 7th summer signing and their second from the Premier League after Brighton striker Evan Ferguson also arrived on loan. Bailey, who joined Aston Villa from Bayer Leverkusen in 2021 for £30 million or 6.5 billion Jamaican dollars, struggled for form last season under Unai Emery. He featured in 24 Premier League matches, starting only 14, while battling injuries and illness. Across his Villa career, the Jamaican international has made 144 appearances, scoring 22 goals and providing 24 assists. The winger was not involved in Saturday's 0-0 draw against Newcastle United and was training away from the rest of the Villa first-team squad while his future was under discussion. Jamaican Olympic silver medalist Kishane Thompson has withdrawn from the Diamond League meet in Lausanne, Switzerland, and will reportedly no longer feature in the Diamond League series this season. Thompson defeated American Noah Lyles in their Olympic Games rematch at the Diamond League meet in Silesia, Poland this past weekend. Thompson, who is the fastest man in the world this year over 100 meters at 9.75 seconds, is expected to be ready for the World Championships in September. World champion Sharika Jackson is also no longer listed for the 200 meters. And that's it for Morning News. Join us again at noon for more from our news and sports desk. I'm TK Dawkins. Sunrise continues after this.
Of good food, fun, and time with family, make a good move to the 2025 Grace Food Festival. Join us on Saturday, August 23rd from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. at Hope Gardens. We've got something for the whole family, live entertainment, Kiddies Village, sponsors booths, delicious meals, and much more. Tickets cost $1,000 pre-sold and $1,500 at the gate for adults, with free entry for children under 12. See you at the 2025 Grace Food Festival.
Deadlines slipping? Projects veering off track? It's time to take control. Start with expert-led project management training from Project Management Global Institute. Gain the skills to plan, lead, and deliver projects on time and on budget. Turn chaos into clarity and stress into success. Explore opportunities today by contacting 876-754-3764 or www.pmglobalinstitute.com.
Attention registered voters! Remember to collect your renewed voter ID card before the upcoming general election. If you registered to vote in 2016 or after and did not get your new ID card, it may have been automatically renewed. Simply visit your EOJ constituency office to collect your voter ID card. Contact the Electoral Office of Jamaica at 888-991-VOTE or 922-0425-9 for more information.
The following is paid for by the People's National Party.
If you work long hours to keep Jamaica running, you deserve to take home every cent you earn. For too long, our police officers, firefighters, security guards, and hospitality workers have been taxed on their overtime and gratuities. That ends with the next PMP government. We will remove taxes from overtime pay and service charges. Because if you give more, you should keep more. You put in the extra work. You go beyond the call of duty. Your sacrifice should be rewarded, not taxed. It is time for fairness. It is time for respect. Jamaica, time come for a better life.
The proceeding was paid for by the People's National Party.
Bonjour, comment ça va? Très bien, merci beaucoup. I hope you're doing well. Glad to have you back with us. Her name gives me the French vibe. You know what I mean?
Does.
So, good morning to everybody.
The French Riviera.
Yeah, French.
The south of France.
That's right.
Wouldn't mind being there right now.
You know. Good morning to our French ambassador, Olivier. Good morning to everybody at the French Embassy. Lovely to have you in our country. Thank you so very much for being here. Well, guess what, guys? It's election season. The horns, the colors, the vuvuzelas, the music trucks, the shirts, the buttons,
the armband,
the
cap them.
It's just everything, right? You can feel the election pulse in that air. It is there,
Mm-hmm.
quite palpable. But beyond the vibes, there are rules to be kept and rules that keep things in order,
Yes.
to keep them fair and respectful.
Mm-hmm.
From the use of flags and campaign signs to political speeches and public behavior.
Mm-hmm.
The Electoral Commission of Jamaica, through the Political Code of Conduct, is ensuring that things are kept fair, safe and respectful for both voters and candidates. Joining us this morning is Registrar of Political Parties at the ECJ, LaFront Thompson, with an insight into proper politics. Good morning, LaFront. How are you?
How are you?
Good morning. Thanks for having me. I'm fine.
I can't everybody say LaFront. 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 Lovely. Well, many persons, LaFront, may not even know that your post existed before this morning. So talk to us about the registrar. We don't want to hear about registrar of lands, registrar of UE, registrar, you know what I mean? But
Okay.
registrar of political parties, talk to us about that.
Well, the post, Registrar of Political Parties, it came about for when the law for election campaign financing was established and for the registration of political parties. That's a new development. Says in recent history, 2016 was
Yes.
when it was launched. The role was created, and then you had a registrar who would be responsible for administering that aspect of the law under the ROPA. So we registered political parties and we monitored campaign financing and their compliance generally with the law as it relates to financial reporting, maintaining their registration, and even complying too with the rules of the Political Code of Conduct at the time. Since 2024, the political ombudsman, that function was subsumed by the Electoral Commission, and it was decided at the Commission that the Registrar of Political Parties would be the liaison between the Commission, the 9-member Commission, and the public to explain the processes and systems maintained for administering this office at this time.
Now, the Political Code of Conduct is what you often hear referred to when there are disputes, when there are disagreements. Oh, we feel that is a breach of the Political Code of Conduct, and the ombudsman would weigh in. Some people would say, oh, the ombudsman is a paper tiger and there's no real teeth, essentially, to enforce. Yeah. But the Political Code of Conduct, for those who are watching who might want to know more about what are the elements, what are the features of it, where do we find it, what's in it, and how is it enforced?
Okay. The Political Code of Conduct can be thought of as an ethical standard that is maintained between political parties and the supporters and candidates, that they must comply with these standards of peace, respectability, and decency in political campaigning. Essentially, it encourages non-violence, non-confrontation, non-intimidation, and really being respectful of persons' right to assembly, to express political ideas, and to avoid confrontation. There must be the respect of private and public property. Persons must be free to go about their political campaigning, promoting, and each in a manner that is respectful and violence-free. Now, it's enforced to the extent that when there's a complaint, the office has the responsibility to conduct an investigation. We will seek responses from persons whom would have made complaints, yes, and those who also have to explain how it is that they feature, or what is their side of the story, so to speak. Having done this kind of preliminary review, the findings of the cases are reviewed and sent to the commission, who will deliberate. And if it is that persons are found to be in violation of any laws in Jamaica, the commission has the responsibility and the option to refer for further investigation and prosecution through the prosecutor's office. These cases that are proven to be involving vandalism, the destruction of property, etc.
Have we ever had any such prosecution, though, LaFront, like carried out? Because you oftentimes, as Dennis said, hear about these infractions, you hear about these issues, but we never really hear about, okay, so this punishment or this was, this person was prosecuted as a result. Because we see them to LaFront, like them are teared on some of them.
Certainly, not since it has been with this office. We haven't had any persons referred for charges, but certainly there have been public statements decrying any acts of violence, vandalism, and the commission is consistent in putting out these press releases, etc. That really shows the stance of the commission that we reject this kind of behavior. We advocate peace, respect for your neighbor, your fellow political contender, and really carrying out the election at this time in a manner that is respectful of others, peaceful and dignified.
How does...
If I might, I want to see if we can drill down on, for instance, an example. So I was watching a video, I don't remember where it was, but I saw persons erecting like a political poster, a large political poster with some drapings on it. I mean, in isolation, it looked nice to me, but I could hear people saying, we don't want that here, like it's too much here. And if you put it up, we're gonna take it down. Why are you putting it here? In our, because maybe in their community, they might consider it a little bit, we don't like that sort of thing. Maybe down there you can do it, but up here we don't do it. And so there's two sides to the perception of you're encroaching on our space with your stuff. But then also there introduces now if you destroy it, that's destruction of property. And so like where does the code of conduct fall on those kinds of activities?
Okay, and that is the question of what is public and private space, because all public spaces during the time of an election can be utilized for political promoting. To the extent that the code says during an election period there will not be any paraphernalia that is political in nature will not be prosecuted under the Anti-Litter Act. It's suspended somewhat for the time, for that context. But there is a leeway for persons dictating what should be on their private property.
Absolutely.
So your fence, perhaps, for your house, it's your private property. You can say, I do not want to have this kind of display here.
In front of
However, a pole on the outside, a public pole, GPS lighting and all of that, you really can't insist that it ought not to be here. And if you go and you're seen to be destroying their property, or because this kind of paraphernalia is owned by the person displaying their candidacy, right? They would have put their costs involved, etc. So they can raise charges against you, seek damages really for what you'd have done.
And so it doesn't matter, for instance, if you claim this is a labor right era, where you come put up your orange things, or
you
this is a
have
PNP
that kind
era.
of
You know, so a beer PNP round
if
yourself.
I'm a PNP, but I'm a labor right, I can put up the green
and
right there.
I want to be clear that you don't own the space.
Yeah, you don't own it. It's like first come, first serve.
So that kind of division is not tolerated, no.
Yeah, let me just ask though, LaFront, in terms of this year's election, because as you yesterday was nomination day, it has been political, excitement all around. How does the commission look at, or how does, as the registrar from where you sit, what is the general vibe now in terms of respect, in terms of conforming to the tenets of election code of conduct? Are you seeing people following it, or are they still breaching and you're like, guys, hello, it's 2025?
Okay.
Have we improved any at all?
There are improvements. Yesterday I said to someone, our politics has improved. You're out in the field and you're seeing persons interacting, being cordial, jovial, even to the mixing and, really tolerant, and encouraging persons along to express their views, and the violence is missing. However, you still have complaints of persons being very passionate and seeking to destroy paraphernalia. You see the videos are sent in, there's anger. When you see destruction happening, it breeds hostility. There's intimidation. It's intimidation that is intended behind that. So of course it rouses some kind of negative behavior in opposing sides. But generally, across the board, Jamaica's politics has come a far way, far from the days of the 1970s, as older persons refer. So it is today a more peaceful kind of politicking, and we encourage that kind of maturity and development. We want to retain that kind of interaction. Peaceful and decent politics, that's a message of the Commission as we go forward, looking forward to September 3 and going. So nomination day yesterday was generally peaceful. Interactions were tolerant between participants, and we saw the festivities, but no reports of violence coming into the office.
Very well.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you, LaFront.
Well, campaign season might be.
For her.
She have it for deal with. She have it for deal with. Good morning to past ombudsman. I think of Bishop Harold Blair as one.
I think of Earl Whittle.
Earl Whittle, yes.
Earl Whittle. Good morning, Earl Whittle. King's Counsel.
Yes, it seems to be. Indubitably.
The voice.
Indubitably.
Yeah.
I love Earl
Good morning,
with that.
Sir Earl.
Yes.
Let me tell you.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
Was Professor Errol Miller a political ombudsman?
He was the chairman of the
Yeah.
Electoral Commission.
Yeah, wonderful.
A stalwart in
Earl with a man,
but Earl with
selfless.
mhm.
Yes, one of the Corinthian posts. You know what I mean?
Indeed,
An
indeed.
icon.
Mhm.
Yes.
Well-
Do the voice again.
Yeah, it seems to me that this is not the situation we did want. Guess what, guys? Campaign season might be noisy, but the rules are clear. LaFron Thompson, Registrar of Political Parties, has been with us this morning. So after the break, we're going to be hearing about a major plan for Jamaica's agricultural future with Major Investment Forum. Stay with us.
Good food, fun, and time with family. Make a good move to the 2025 Grace Food Festival. Join us on Saturday, August 23rd from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. at Hope Gardens. We've got something for the whole family, live entertainment, Kiddies Village, sponsors booths, delicious meals, and much more. Tickets cost $1,000 pre-sold and $1,500 at the gate for adults, with free entry for children under 12. See you at the 2025 Grace Food Festival.
Every back-to-school season, you've got math problems. Finding the answers could have you scratching your head for solutions. With a Sagicor Bank unsecured loan, you can borrow up to $5 million. No security needed. Fast approval, up to 5 years to repay, and flexible loan options. Problem solved. Dad, crown. Be crowned the back-to-school champion parent with a Sagicor Bank unsecured loan. Call 888-SAGICOR 724-4267 or visit sagicor.com for more details.
I'm not here to take someone's place. I am Ganga, and I have my own identity. Radhika needs you now. Please sit with her and go assure her that no matter what happens, you will never leave her side.
Handling the accounts of this is my responsibility. I will find out why this money is unaccounted for.
You have one night to make sure that you carry out your duties properly, Shiv, because from tomorrow, you will no longer have a role to play here.
No one is allowed to touch Parvati's things no matter what. No one at all. Least of all you.
Ganga.
Brought to you by
Hyundai or Hyundai.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVM TV.
Jamaica's agriculture is on the move and the world is watching. This September, discover how sustainable agribusiness, global reach, local impact is transforming our future. At JAIF 2025, the Jamaica Agribusiness Investment Forum, explore financing opportunities, forge powerful partnerships, and connect with global markets ready for Jamaican products. Join us in Montego Bay, September 17 to 19, and plant the seed that will take your agribusiness to the next level. Register today at agribizjamaica.com. Let's grow Jamaica's agricultural future.
Indeed, agribusiness is big business. Welcome back to Sunrise. Always glad to have you. For our farmers, exporters, and hoteliers, agriculture is not just about food. It's about culture, business, major opportunity. That's why the Agro Investment Corporation, in collaboration with the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries, and Mining, is proud to host Jamaica's largest agricultural investment event, the Agribusiness Investment Forum 2025, offering a strategic platform to drive growth, to spark innovation, and attract investment across Jamaica's agriculture and agribusiness sectors. Joining me now to share what we can expect is the CEO of Agro Investment Corporation, Vivian Scully. Viv Scully, how you do?
Good, Dennis. Great to be here.
Great. Well, as I said, agribusiness is big business. And when we look at these kinds of forums, it always brings some of the biggest investors, it's a nexus of opportunity. Tell us what is going to be unique about the nexus in 2025.
I like the way you described it, a nexus. It's bringing together all the key elements to make agriculture successful in Jamaica. We've had many investment forums spreading across various sectors, but this time, this one is focused entirely on agriculture and agribusiness. So we aim to bring together all the key stakeholders in one location to create deals.
I like it because if you look at maybe the success of Manufacturing and Exporters Association kind of expo, when you go there, you do see agribusiness featuring and they benefit from it. But it's not exclusively focused on agriculture. So my question, almost tongue-in-cheek, is does agriculture have the wherewithal to carry an investment forum of this magnitude by itself as the star of the show?
Most definitely. Agriculture is one of the key sectors in Jamaica, and we see it around us every day, but we do not capture the numbers immediately. It contributes with about 8% to our GDP and involves, in terms of employment, 15% of our nation's workforce. So it is a significant contributor.
So we do have that wherewithal. The theme this year is Sustainable Agribusiness, Global Reach, Local Impact. What's the thinking behind that?
The idea behind that is to have an agriculture sector that's globally competitive. It's all about reaching global markets, enhancing exports, and also producing and creating impact within our local communities in a sustainable way. So it involves bringing more youth into the sector. It involves women, persons with disabilities. It involves using climate smart practices in order to maximize the use of our resources. So the event itself is going to spread across various technologies and interactions that will bring out all these new factors of production that are going to drive agriculture.
One of my challenges with agriculture sometimes is that there's a farmer in the far reaches of St. Elizabeth who has tomatoes and scallions and scotch bonnets selling. And there's a restaurateur in Kingston who needs tomatoes and scallion and scotch bonnet and saying that there's a shortage. And a next man have his in the ground spoiling because there's no bringing together of, so that people can see the opportunities. There's also a Khadine Wilkinson who has millions to invest in agriculture, wanting to go into farming, talking about going into farming, but doesn't know where to start, where to go. What kind of investment opportunities are you going to present at the forum so that a Wilkinson has somewhere to drive her millions to?
You know, that partnership, Khadine and Ian,
yes.
You know, we love to have them in agriculture. And so this event is a bringing together of all those contributors to the sector. As you say, there are many persons scattered across Jamaica who are involved in agriculture. But this event is bringing everyone together, the farmers, the financiers, the government stakeholders, new investors, youth, educators, to create that momentum that's going to drive the sector. And it's about sharing knowledge as well.
But there's somebody watching who's saying, I don't want to go to another talk shop. I want to actually make real deals. I want to make I have money, I want to put it somewhere. I want to see something that's going to win. Or I have something and I need an investor. Are real deals struck at these things?
Dennis, you must be reading our playbook. Because one innovative way we're bringing information to this forum is what we're calling a deal book. And that deal book is going to present our top 10 investments that are ready to go.
Wow.
We're bringing together the information, the financials, the turnkey components that will make these projects immediately a starter. So that will be presented at the forum, and it's going to be a highlight. I think it's going to be a great step forward.
Well, that is encouraging. That is something to get Khadine off her seat. But I gather that there are some big players who are backing JAIF this year. Like, who are some of the backers this year?
So we're getting funding through the World Bank, facilitated by JSIF, Jamaica Social Investment Fund, which is a significant sponsor of the event. And at the same time, major local players have signed up. So we have Jamaica Broilers through Hypro, Best Rest Chicken, Walker's Wood, DBJ, Jampro, the Special Economic Zone, the Jamaica Bauxite Mining Limited, who is interestingly putting forward a sustainable project which involves agriculture and eco village, along with an entire whole new commercial space in the St. Anne area. So this is going to be an anchor investment where persons can get more information, will get more information at the conference.
This sounds brilliant. Remind us when it is, who can participate, and how? How can do you have to register? How much does it cost? How does one get in on the opportunities?
You register at agribizjamaica.com. It's entirely free for investors and participants at this time because we want to get maximum participation, Dennis. We want to bring people out to get them inspired and energized around agriculture. And it's going to be September 17th to 19th. We'll have a cocktail the evening of the 17th and 2 full days jam-packed with information and interactions, sharing knowledge and the packages, the investment packages from the deal book.
We have to talk about this again before September 17th.
We will.
I am interested. I can see my friend over there really salivating at the opportunities that are unfolding. Good morning, Mr. Wilkinson. I'm just saying.
Line up all that capital, right?
Things are happening. My guest has been Vivian Scully, the CEO of Agro Investment Corporation, inviting you to invest in food security and agricultural growth this September 17 to 19 at the Agribusiness Investment Forum 2025. Guess what? Sunrise. We'll be right back after these messages.
It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We live it like this could be What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me.
Delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yes. Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
Hey everybody, I'm Yendi, and this is Odyssey with Yendi. In this space, we connect with some of your favorite people as they share their journeys. Here we have some unfiltered conversations as we deep dive into their inspirations, motivations, and experiences to inspire our own life journey.
Odyssey with Yendi, brought to you by Grace, Singer, and Islandnet Services.
If you love good food, fun, and time with family, make a good move to the 2025 Grace Food Festival. Join us on Saturday, August 23rd from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. at Hope Gardens. We've got something for the whole family, live entertainment, Kiddies Village, sponsors booths, delicious meals, and much more. Tickets cost $1,000 pre-sold and $1,500 at the gate for adults, with free entry for children under 12. See you at the 2025 Grace Food Festival.
From politics to global events, from social issues to breaking news, Lead Story Prime dives deeper, cuts through the noise, and uncovers the stories that shape your world. Join us every Tuesday at 8 p.m. for Lead Story Prime with me, George Davis, for an hour of incisive analysis, expert interviews, and unparalleled coverage of the issues you care about. Lead Story Prime, your front row seat to the most compelling discussions. Lead Story Prime, where the truth comes first. Only on CVM TV.
What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. They say lights, camera, action. And we're right back right here on your TV. Thank you so very much for staying with us. And wherever you are in the world, we've got you covered. All you have to do is log on, listen in, and always remember to spread the word. If today is your birthday, happy birthday to you. If it's your anniversary, happy anniversary. And if you like movies like I do, well, guess what, guys? It's time. It's movie time, honey, okay? We're going to the big screen right now. And this one has a lot of people talking for a very long time, and we're talking about top flight stars, and we're talking about top flight people. It's all about Redeemed. It tells a story of a young woman caught between crime and faith, forced to choose what truly defines her. And so joining us this morning to tell us about this movie is the esteemed actor. We know him. You've seen him. Yeah, Jamaican ladies. Many of us have him on a poster in our house. You understand? Looking at him from them time till now. Hello, please, America. Yeah, big actor. Malik Yoba is in the building, as well as actress and filmmaker Jacinth Headlam, and Jamaica's very own digital powerhouse, Julie Mango, Juliet Bodley. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are you?
Good.
Lovely.
Excellent.
Redeemed?
Yes.
I know getting up early can be like, oh my God, why did I choose this life? But you know, it's all worth it. Well, let's talk to you, Miss Headlam, about this movie and why are we here this morning? Why should Jamaicans want to go see it?
You know, Redeemed, everyone have a redeemed story. I feel like it's a movie about transformation. It's a movie about identity. It's a movie about betrayal. And most importantly, forgiveness, you know, starting over. So when you see Redeemed, you're going to see a little bit of yourself in that story. It's very relatable.
Now, Julie, you, for example, you've been a digital powerhouse, as aforementioned, but doing something in your house and fixing your camera is totally different from being on an actual movie set. What was that transformation like for you to transpose from doing your digital stuff at home in your own space to now being on, you know, the silver screen with big people and more cameras?
I know, right? Big top-honoris people.
Yeah, top-honoris.
I mean, listen, I had to put on my big girl panties and learn to take directions from somebody else, because in my skits, I am the director, the lighting, the
editor,
everything. But, you know, and then working with other team members and actually acting in a movie is very different from social media.
Yes.
And so I had to learn a new skill set, a new type of skill set, which was very exciting. And I mean, I welcome that transition with open arms, and, you know, I thank, you know, Jacinth for that opportunity. But yeah, it's very different from social media. You're actually going into an acting role and not necessarily doing comedy. And I love the fact that I don't have to be comedic in this role.
It stretches your capabilities.
It shows that I can ball too.
Yeah.
And do mad things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So talk to me about your character. Who do you play?
So I play the older version of Merelda. Merelda, boy, Merelda is the type of woman that a lot of Jamaican men would have bona fire for, because, you know, in her young years, she had a baby, and incidentally, the baby did not particularly belong to the husband.
Oh, wow. He was a jockey.
He was a jocate.
A jocata. A jocata.
And so, you know, based on the name of the show, Redeemed, I would have given the baby to my husband, but it was actually my friend's baby. And at the end of the day, at the end of the film, you know, there's forgiveness all around, there is understanding. Very steep, but that's what the film Redeemed is about, really. It's about forgiveness, it's about restoration, redemption, and moving past, you know, past hurts.
Nice. Malik Yoba, you're no stranger to a big screen. I mean, you've done it all. Talk to us about your role in this particular film, and what do you love about it?
Well, first of all, I met this young lady at Jamaican Film Festival in 2015 when she was aspiring writer, actress, and so we connected initially there. We did a film about 3 years ago in the States, Love After the Holidays, something that she wrote and starred in. So she called me up and said, hey, can you come down and do this film? For me, filmmaking is hard.
Yeah.
It's a hard business, hard to make
Especially
anything.
now.
Yeah. And so what's interesting about both of these women, I was connected to Julie, how many years ago now?
About 3.5.
Who was it?
Lisa.
Lisa Hanna actually said, I have a friend who's trying to make it in the business. Can you support her? So I've been supporting her from a distance for the last few years. And so for me to appear in the film, to play the role of Pastor Troy, who's the person that her character comes to reveal this deep family secret, and the film is told through flashback, and so it's an opportunity for me. I love working in Jamaica. Obviously, I did Cool Runnings here 32
Just
years
the other
ago.
day, my husband and I were talking about that. I know, Malik. I know. I'm 21. Right. I'm not moving. Yeah. Amazing. So talk to me, Justin, because, you know, where was the movie shot? Because we one thing with Jamaicans, we love to see our place in a Florida. Like, and also apple tree, that. You know what friend going to Jesus? No, look, Alan Baba Jesus. Talk to me about when the film was done and some of the different elements of Jamaica that we can see, and if anywhere else is featured in the film.
Well, we are currently filming.
Yes.
You know, so we are only filming in Jamaica. So to me, that is a dream come true. Like to film, I was born and raised in Jamaica. So to film here, to see a lot of historic, you know, locations in the film, and just to be around Jamaican actors, producers, filmmakers. Chris Brownie is a legend.
Yes.
And on the island, you know, just working across from Malik Yoba, legend. You know, I'm grateful. And also Reverend Dr. Reverend Pastor Otis Manning with God's Family Ministry is the visionary of this. So I'm grateful. Thank you for bringing us all together and for trusting me with your vision to be your producer and lead actress. So I'm grateful.
When it's opening night, when it's opening day?
Stay tuned.
But come on, just up and put our pretty clothes, girl.
You know, so y'all get VIP.
Come out.
You know, so y'all get VIP invite.
V to the B.
You know.
Hello, welcome.
VIP, yes.
Redeemed, are you? I am redeemed. Are you?
Redeemed.
I gotta tell you, where can we follow you on social media to get additional information? And is there anybody that you'd like to thank who has helped you along this journey?
Absolutely. My handle is I'm Jacinthe, IMJACINTH. Also, we're just creating our social media page, Redeemed Movies. And, you know, just want to anyone that contributed to my journey, even, you know, working alongside Malik, just coaching, being coached by him, and just, you know, just everyone that has contributed to my journey, I'm grateful. Because it takes a village. It takes a village. And closed mouth don't get fed. You know, talk, ask questions, collaborate. Collaboration is key. I can't do this business by myself. I can't create a film by myself. It's calling up Malik, calling up Julie, saying, hey, let's come together, let's work. And they believe in the vision, and most importantly, thank you for believing in me.
Nice.
You know, so I'm grateful.
Oh, absolutely amazing. Malik, thank you so much. Julie Mango at there. At a start, I gotta tell you, it's going to be hot, and when it's definitely ready to be seen, we would love to know so we can disseminate that information here on your to support our own, products, support the people of the Negro race, you know what I mean? Support our thing, you get me? And so other young ladies and young men who are watching you can also dream to make a film as well. All right? There you go. Representation does matter. A very powerful story and a very powerful cast to complement it. Many thanks to our wonderful guests this morning. Malik Yoba, actress and filmmaker. Jacinthe Headlam, and content creator turned big screen actress, my love. Julie Mango Badley. After the break, it's time for us to test your knowledge. Sunrise Freshers is up next.
Thank you.
different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreaming.
Find out where you are to vote before Election Day. On Election Day, visit your polling station and listen to the instructions of the presiding officer. Remember to bring your new voter ID card. You may still vote without your ID card, but the process will be faster if you have it with you. Mark your ballot behind the voting booth and return your ballot folded. Once the counterfoil is removed, your ballot cannot be traced back to you. Dip your finger in the ink and watch as your ballot is deposited into the ballot box.
Your vote is your voice. Make it count.
The following is a paid announcement by the Jamaica Labour Party.
Jamaica isn't just the land we love, this is the land we choose. The Jamaica Labour Party has done more than any other government to make this country better for us all. We're doing more for you, and we're not done yet. No new taxes in 8 years. More Jamaicans working. Violent crime at its lowest in decades. More reliable water and upgraded health centers. Choose proven results, not just promises. Put your ex beside the bell.
The proceeding was a paid announcement by the Jamaica Labour Party.
It's quiz time. I'm your host, Jason, and our teams are ready for another Sunrise Freshers brought to you by Sunshine Snacks. This week we have some bright sparks ready to test their knowledge. So let's meet our players this morning. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Good morning. Aye, look so nice this morning. So you're going to tell me your name and the freshest fact about you. Let's start on my right.
Hi Jamaica, my name is Rihanna Bryan and I actually have 2 Sunrise Freshers facts. I have recently become really good at digital mahjong and I do my own nails.
Oh, all right. Where's the next?
Hi everyone, I am Crystal Smith and a Freshers fact about me is I changed my name in grade 7 for high school. I did not like the name my mother gave me, and so when I was changing over the pink slip to the long paper, you know the long paper where everybody have now, I say, you know, say, mommy, me not like that name, yeah? And now I'm Crystal.
All right, hi Crystal, let's go on my left.
Okay, hello Jamaica. My name is Makita Johnson, and a fun fact about me is that I know 3 languages, so Spanish, Dutch, and English.
Tell me something.
All right.
I know 2. Hi Jamaica. So my name is Queen Makeda.
Queen.
And yeah, Queen. It's on the bird paper. But yeah, a freshest fact about me is I'm a queen.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I recently started my own business, which it's going good.
Lovely. So are we ready this morning?
Yeah.
Please test your buzzers for me, please. Don't kill it, please. We have insurance to pay. All right, so we have a few questions. Are we ready?
Yeah.
No.
Riddle me this or riddle me that. I have teeth, but I can't yam. All right, that is correct. Riddle me this or riddle me that. I have plenty keys, but I can't open no door.
We don't know.
Oh, piano? Piano.
That is correct. Riddle me this or riddle me that. What can travel around the world while staying in the same corner?
Sun?
No, that is incorrect.
No.
What are you doing? What are you doing? All right, so what's Jamaica's national bird?
Hummingbird.
That, judges. It's correct. It's correct. Hey, girl. True or false? Banana grow on trees.
True.
False. What is, it grows, it's a plant. It's not a tree.
I think
it's a plant.
somewhat related to palm trees.
Because it grow
in the bunch.
In the bunch, palm tree.
It come on a tree.
So what's
The answer's still wrong. Let's move on. Good. Question. What is 12 times 8?
60. Oh no.
Riddle me 90. No, just stop. Just stop. Riddle me this or riddle me that. I have one eye but can't see.
Hurricane.
Oh, I was gonna say needle, but
That is correct. What parish in Jamaica is called Land of Wood and Water?
Oh wait. St. Anne.
That is correct. True or false? Aki is safe to eat when the pods are
Open. Yes.
Oh no.
false, closed. Finish the song. We're little, but we.
Talawa.
All right. Riddle me this or riddle me that. Me have a neck but no head.
Buckle. Butter.
That is correct. Who was Jamaica's first national hero?
Michael Man.
The wrong answer came first. Actually, Marcus Garvey. True or false? All insects have 6 legs. True. What is the sum of 45 plus 37?
60. No. You mixed me for one. I got 45 and 37.
Yes.
45 and 37.
Yes.
So that's
We can answer.
Hold on. That is correct. Good. Riddle me this or riddle me that. Black and white and read all over.
Back in the day TV.
I don't know that one.
Black and white.
No,
and
you have to
red
buzz
all
a do.
over. Black and white and red all over.
Black and white and read all over.
Book?
No, a newspaper.
Newspaper.
Which Jamaican sprint legend is nicknamed the Lightning Bolt?
Usain.
Correct. True or false? Salt water is denser than fresh water.
It's what?
Denser.
Yeah.
That is correct. Riddle me this or riddle me that. Me go up dry and come down wet.
Rain.
You bust first though.
Well,
No, you're saying?
Rain.
A rain cloud. What is the national fruit of Jamaica?
Aki.
That is correct. How many days are there in a leap year?
366.
That is correct. What Jamaican parish is famous for the Blue Mountains?
St. Andrew.
Oh no, get it guys, calm down.
Answer the questions.
True or false? Bamboo is a type of grass.
Mambo?
True.
That is correct.
She was
What
not
is 100
sure.
divided by 5? That is correct. I didn't hear that. What Jamaican festival celebrates the end of sugar crop season?
Ooh, I don't know.
But it's more celebrated in Barbados. That is correct. True or false? Lightning is hotter than the surface of the sun.
False.
And the last question. Which Jamaican river is the longest?
We must find.
We said it first.
All right. You know, me love it this morning. You guys came with the vibe. You feel like you win, so let's see. Judges or winners this morning are the team on my left. 11-7. Congratulations, ladies. Congratulations. And there you have it this morning. Congrats to all our players and big ups to our winners. And thank you to everyone who played along at home. Sunrise will be right back after the break.
Snacks, cheese balls, rubber sunshine, double cheese balls. We are crunch on a cheese ball. Daddy little big double cheese balls. Sunshine snacks, cheese balls. Grab a sunshine snack, cheese puff, some cheese in every bite, flavor in every crunch. Extra cheesy, me love it so much. Love cheese in every bite. Grab a sunshine, grab a cheese puffs. We a crunch on a cheese puff. More than a little pick, grab a cheese puff. Sunshine snacks, cheese puff, flavor in every crunch. Grab a sunshine snacks, cheese puffs today. Enough cheese, enough flavor.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yes. Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
That mean you are one.
Hey,
where you at?
Hey.
Where you at?
Yeah, put it up. That mean you are one. Hey.
What am I talking about? What am I talking about? Hey, look at her.
I love it.
And
love
just like that,
I'm telling you, time finished.
time is up.
Why is it?
Yeah.
Mommy said she was watching us yesterday.
Yeah.
She went to the kitchen to get some juice and come back at the show. Mommy said, "Hey man, the show too short, man. The show too short, man."
Lady Marge.